Try not to run into any gecko along the way.
C'est mer.
Tougher to break through. It might be best to avoid that area altogether if you can.
Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution. We're under attack.
Alright, so that was first NES game was Dick Tracy. First SNES game, I think, was Mega Man X.
We're under attack.
And then first N64 game. God, probably have to go with Mario Kart.
Charge! Go! Go!
Yeah, it was Mario Kart followed by GoldenEye.
It's pretty dark in there. Switch the solid eye to night vision mode.
Who?
What are you doing here?
Making back up. Move out. On the double. Right.
It's you. Who? What are you doing here? What? It's you. Who? What are you doing here?
Let's see, first PlayStation 1 game.
Hey, you. Come with me.
So that's where
Hey. Enemy gun? You did. I'm running the top.
it's you. What's your...
First one I remember watching, I think, was XCOM, which my brother was playing that. But first one I remember playing... I think it was like a 3D like fighter game called Bushido Blade. I wasn't particularly good at it, but I remember, like, you know, getting into it a little bit. And then another one I kind of remember was Dragon Seed. It was like a Monster Hunter Rancher, you know, type of game, but with dragons.
The walls could come down any second.
I can see him.
And then first PlayStation 2 game was, you know, MGS2 Sons of Liberty. Oops. Let's see, and then I think first GameCube game I ever played was Smash.
Okay, Snake. Hurry to the rendezvous point. Your radar is marked with which way
Oh,
to
hey,
go.
what's up, Shenta? I don't know. I mean, I was just, I don't know, something that came up, and then I just kind of went a step further. And trying to remember, like, what my first, not only what my first game ever was that I played, but then I tried going by, like, you know, console generation. You know, like, first Game Boy game I played was Pokemon. I mean, that's, I guess, kind of a, not really a no-brainer, but I mean, that's what was popular at the time. NES, Super Mario, and Duck Hunt were your first games. And flippin' Duck Hunt, man. You know, you swear to God that you shot the duck, and then the dog goes out to check, and it just laughs at you. First game was Mario 1. Mom got you into Dr. Mario. Then you try to shoot the dog. I don't remember what it's called, but the second game was Olympics or something. It used a floor pad. Was that one of the games that Angry Video Game Nerd, like, covered? Like, it had, like, a floor pad. Like, it was, like, reviewing all the, like, different, like, accessories, which included, you know, the light gun, the floor pad, and then the power glove, which I know was, like, its own episode.
Are you injured?
And then there was one where it was like some kind of like headset that you would wear, and it was like voice activated. You know, where you're supposed to say fire, but then, you know, like he ends up just saying, you know, like fuck, and he ended up taking out, you know, like a duck. Like, he was like, dude, I just killed a duck by saying fuck. He's like, man, you can just say anything into this, and it works. Oh, not sure. Yeah, then there was some like rocket launcher accessory for the Super Nintendo, and it took like, you know, a whole lot of batteries, you know, just to be able to use the damn thing.
Contact.
we still needed double A's. Hell, man, I remember having to, you know, like, I think the first controller set where I had to mess with having, you know, double A's was probably when the Xbox wireless controllers were becoming a thing. You know, unless if you had one that was like a purely like corded version.
Akiba, what are you doing? What's that? Down.
It's all you.
Let's see, first PlayStation 3 game. Actually could probably try to find the answer to that by checking the save data history, which obviously I can't do right now.
Snake, Akiba's been knocked out.
Speaking of batteries, you had the Game Gear and that ate them like candy. Yeah, I've heard stories about that.
Akiba, get over here!
Eh, what are you, Scorpion? Get over here!
Sharp as ever.
Got it. Okay, time to head for the surface.
You know, I think it was probably this game was my first PS3 game. Like, I know there was other ones, like, when this thing came out. But I just can't remember what they were. You know, but I definitely remember playing this growing up. Like, that's for sure. But I'm confident that there was, like, a game or two before I ever got my hands on playing, you know, Metal Gear Solid 4. And then first PC game, since I skipped over that. I think it was StarCraft. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was StarCraft, and then I know Diablo 2, I spent some time into that. I mean, Warcraft 3 was another, but it wasn't like a, you know, like a first game. But first MMO I ever played was World of Warcraft. see. First Xbox game I ever played was Halo. And then first Xbox 360 game. I think it was Gears of War. I think that's a pretty safe bet. You know, because, I mean, I know Halo 3 and Assassin's Creed were, you know, other ones, but, like, I think it would have been around that time, like, it was either Gears of War or it was Modern Warfare, one of the two. And then first PS4 game was Black Flag. Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
What? Who was that? Hey. We're under attack! HQ, do you read?
This is HQ.
We're being attacked. Enemy position unknown. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Alright, what's the verdict on Act 1? 1835, nice. What I got before. I think that just about covers the, yeah, first games I played by consoles I remember playing. But then maybe I could try to branch out, you know, a little bit differently, like, you know, like what was the first Castlevania game I ever played? You know, like as an example, and one that I could say vividly was Symphony of the Night.
Head for the research lab where Naomi's being held. It's to the north.
What's going on?
You know, and then like first Metroid game I played was Metroid Prime on the GameCube.
Freeze.
You know, first Legend of Zelda game I played was Ocarina of Time. First Mario Brothers game was, you know, Mario Brothers 1.
What?
Oops.
Something there?
Huh?
Hey!
Hey. It's you. Is anybody there? What's going on? Oh, it's you again.
You mind explaining?
Huh? What? Is someone there? Who is that? What's going on?
Who was that just now?
What's going on?
We've got company. Split up.
Who?
You again. Help me out, okay? What happened?
What happened?
Okay.
Every aspect.
We're under attack.
Hands up.
What?
Look at you just picked up. Oh, a golden kappa. That's the legendary golden kappa.
We're under attack!
You know, I still have no idea how you get a golden kappa. You know, like I was under the understanding that like people would get a golden kappa for like a day at random.
What's that?
Unless if there was like some other way of getting it that was more like guaranteed.
The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Hey. What happened?
there's now a Golden Kappa hype train.
The rebels have got an armored dozer. They're probably going to use it to bust their way into the mansion. Give it some cover and it might get you inside the compound.
Get out of the way! It happens randomly, and if you participate, you get the Kappa. Oh, so it's different from like a sub hype train or something like that, right?
Infiltrate the place and find out where she is.
It's a sub hype train, but a unique one. Oh, I see.
Kill them all!
Yeah, learning something new every day. It's like getting the Golden Kappa is probably like a bigger achievement than like, you know, like assembling the Triforce in, you know, like in Legend of Zelda. It's like, man, to hell with that, I got the Golden Kappa. It's like, you're looking at royalty here, folks.
The nano machine.
You're surrounded, Snake. You'll have to break through to go after Naomi. Take out those enemy soldiers and clear a path.
You wish women would fall through your ceiling?
Snake, come here. Naomi! It's another mimic! Watch out, Snake!
The password is...
Sunlight!
Satellite!
I'm sorry, Snake. I thought that would have worked.
Snake, she's shed her suit. Who knows what she'll throw at you next? Watch out!
Yep.
Yo, Drebin. Yeah, like I imagine like in moments like that where Drebin's trying to tell a story about, you know, whatever item that it was that you got from, you know, each of the, you know, the boss fights. Like I can imagine Drebin taking that same approach in, you know, something like, you know, like Pawn Stars, where he's like, it's like, yeah, man, you know, this face camo came from Laughing Octopus, from Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. And, you know, it just gets cut abruptly, you know, with the response of like, yeah, the best I could do is like $100. I'm like, but this is one of a kind.
You think that could be Naomi's?
He's here. I can smell him. He's about 50 meters dead ahead.
Huh? That's weird. Naomi's shoe prints just vanish. But just hers. They must have gone separate ways here.
You okay? Damn it!
The footprints go in different directions. I'm noticing more footprints now. Security's getting tighter.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like it's, you know, not really the same as it was in the beginning. You know, and ever since, like, yeah, like the old man passed away, you know, like the dynamics aren't just really the, you know, it's like one of those things where I think, like, when a show's going on for too long.
Snake, I'm bringing the chopper to the other side of the market up ahead. That's as close as I can get. You've got to make it to the market somehow. Snake, to fire the machine gun, stand next to it and press the action button. Then use the right stick to aim and press the attack button to fire. Watch your aim, Snake. Destroy those powered suits!
What the hell does it look like I'm doing?
They're blocking the way! Get rid of those guys, Snake!
Go! Satellite! Go, Snake!
If a show lasts too long after so many seasons that it's pretty much dead, well, I mean, everything lives and dies by the ratings, right? can't see. Hey, get out of there. Oh, now I got another one.
You the man, Tate? Yeah, baby!
I mean, look at Grey's Anatomy. That shit has been on for way longer than it needed to be. There's like 1 million American Picker seasons.
Got an MGS on our ass.
I don't know, maybe it also depends on whatever network they work with. You know, like, you know, the History Channel, I think, is maybe, like, less obligated to, like, you know, cancel shows. You know, considering there's more of a, you know, historical slant to some of the stuff that they put out there. Even though there's some shows that are on there, which I'm kind of like, okay, what the hell is this? Whereas other networks are probably more obligated to kill shows that are, like, you know, low in ratings. Ah! Man, the hell with the fact there's zombie PMCs around, and, you know, not being able to see for a moment really scared the hell out of me.
Shoot the gate!
I mean, American Idol's like another one. You know, I mean, the only reason why that show is even continuing is because it changed networks.
They can't get what they can't get.
Those Gecko will try to ram you. Don't let them get too close.
Or even Oak Island, looking for that lost treasure.
Out of my way! I said moving! Hang on! It's gonna get bumpy! Up front! Here they come! Hold on tight!
Almost there. You can do it.
Don't fall off!
A good show you liked was Hardcore Pawn. Yeah, I actually like that show more than the other one. Yeah, there was definitely a lot more like wacky shit that happened on that show.
Bryden's keeping them busy. Now's your chance to make an escape. Snake,
Don't forget the original Simpsons. I mean,
get out of there.
I don't know, that one I feel like is kind of like a
I can see you.
it's kind of like a dynasty
Farther.
kind of thing where it's like it's lasted for, you know, so many years, probably way longer than most other shows last nowadays. Ooh, look at that, 39.42, getting that sub 40. They were gonna do one in Chicago, but had to cancel it due to the ongoing deal they had with, Oh yeah, because the other one took place in Detroit. The Simpsons should have ended like 20 seasons ago. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, how they just keep, like, coming up with stuff. I don't know, because, like, you ask me, you know, like, the best era of writing for that show, like, ended, like you say, you know, so many seasons ago.
C'est mère.
It's like, Homer, I found someone that can help. Is it Batman? No, he's a scientist. Batman's a scientist. It's not Batman. You know, like he's trying to find an anchor to stop the monorail, and he looks at Bart and he's like, it's like, think harder, Homer. Alright, here we are once again in lovely Act 3, hoping this run will not die again. Had to reload the channel so you didn't hear my... Oh! Yeah, I was saying that, yeah, because, like, the original show took place in Detroit. Right, so, like, I don't know, like, what obligations they had to, you know, keep that one going before starting up another one.
Good! You found a resistance member. Now tail them without letting them know you're there.
I'm not here. Impressive, Snake. The reason was because of a deal they had, and when they aired that show, the old guy from Detroit found out and got pissed off. To show two shows to air at the same time on the same network. Makina.
This is HQ. Acknowledge. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
YouTube, I was here. Yeah, what's up, Frame? How you doing?
Look out! Searchlight. Find something nearby to hide behind. Stay out of...
Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know if you happen to catch the if you happen to catch the latest world record for Ground Zero Stealth No Kills new game. You know, I mean that shit was crazy. You know, I mean the only thing that would have stopped them from saving any more time was having the fence open at the prison camp. You know, but it was just like these snap headshots they were taking was just nuts. Try not to think about it, you're retiring. Yeah, and he left the two guards alive. And you're right, that is RNG heavy. Yeah, but I mean, it's still risky though. I mean, the only thing I didn't do on that mission, on that run, was the, you know, like the fast, like, tower shot, you know, to get past the spotlight guard.
There's something fishy about that PMC trooper. Do you hear whistling?
really is. Like, I think his final time on that was like a 3:32. I probably have to go back and look, but I remember watching and I was like, man, you know, I just think about the amount of times they probably had to reset to get that run to happen. I think he did use the console strat at the beginning. There's a glitch strat that saves some time. You basically press share button as soon as you skip the cutscene. Well, like, by pressing the share button, does it, like, well, I would assume that would, like, pause the game, wouldn't it? I'm not taking any chances.
This is HQ. Acknowledge. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
I think the timer stops running for a couple seconds because that share button thing glitches out of the game. Well, I guess I'm trying to figure, like, where that comes in to usefulness. So, like, if, like, let's say you're canceling out of, like, the opening cutscene, right? And then it starts to load you in where you gain control. And I guess what I'm trying to figure is like, by, let's say, canceling out of that cutscene and then you press the share button immediately, does that allow the game to, like, load in to the point where you would have control, but then on the first moment you have it, like, it pauses it for you? Like, is that the benefit? Like, it allows you to, you know, cut out, like, the idle time, basically. You know, because, like, this game does something similar. When you load into an area, save, exit, load back in, and it's supposed to save you time from what's, like, the idle time of, like, you know, seeing Snake, like, walk into, like, the next area of the game. It's more of an optimization thing that, you know, multi-segment would do, not in a single segmented run. Oh, someone else found it and you copied it. But it's faster to use that strat than not using it. Oh, right, because it's favoring IGT optimization, not a, yeah, RTA. But I mean, that is interesting, though, that that's even a thing. Alright, good news, guys. Resistance guy is not dead. Humvee did not run him over. I was kind of hoping the PS5 loads would be, like, you know, like on par with, you know, with, like, Steam loads. I mean, like, they're good, but they're, like, still, I think it was like 3 or 4 seconds slower. I don't know how Kojima thought this level would be a good idea. I don't know how I thought the whole segment for Act 3 was a good idea. I don't know, but that's just me.
Back in. As the time. There was nothing.
We have to keep Big Boss's body out of enemy hands, no matter what. Get the body safely to the canal escape point.
We've got Gecko!
Not gonna lie, I actually thought I shot that guard outright when I did that. Like, I thought I wasn't targeting the barrel at that, at that moment. Konami really needs to consider adding some sort of full game timer in Master Collection 2. Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Nick, look, there's something about. So much for slipping away unseen. Guess we'll just have to outrun them.
Wow, nice shot on the turret.
Attack the enemy from behind. Open up that checkpoint. Here we go. Hold on.
Well, I was ahead by a lot out of Act 2, so I would assume that it is. I mean, I technically tied, you know, Sparty's time, which, you know, as far as I know, that is world record. Oh yeah, you could auto-aim here. You know, I mean, there's just certain times to do it.
Snake, watch the right.
Enemy to the right!
12 o'clock. Stop right here.
Yeah, like, it's not like, you know, difficulty restricted or anything. It's just, there's only certain times where auto-aiming is useful. And then certain weapons that are good to use it with. Yeah, the solar gun, unfortunately, is not one of them. Whew! Alright. Survive bike chase. You know, the reason why the solar gun's not a good auto-aim weapon during this part is because the projectile speed is slow. You know, and when you're trying to shoot on the move with the bike and you're trying to line that up with the solar gun on an auto-aim, the projectile's not always gonna, like, line up. Like, it'll, like, lag behind.
Bad news. The decoy vans.
You know, so the MK2...
means the enemy
you know, is good for those intermediary, you know, like close range shots. And then the solar gun, for, I don't know, my view is, like, it's definitely, you know, definitely great to use for the Humvee turrets, because their hitboxes are kind of ridiculous. Use the race gun. What do you mean? I mean, I can only have one meme weapon at a time. I mean, that's the solar gun. Well, actually, I take that back. It's solar gun, Patriot, and I guess the race gun, right?
Need help on the left.
Tornado gun? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the thing that I think the PS3 can barely handle using at times. You know, so much debris on screen and shit.
Yes, nice one, Snake.
One way to look at ground zeros, you know, when it comes to running the ILs over like a full game run, it's kind of like with this game when it comes to running as a single segment versus a multi-segment it.
Yes, nice one.
Like, there's some things you can do that could save a lot of time, but it's so risky. You know, and at the end of the day, like, thankfully, like, you know, RTA and IGT aren't really, like, a worry because, you know, like, everything is IGT based in this because no matter what your loads are, like, it won't affect the timer itself. But rather what it is,
Are you okay?
you know, like, how you're willing to risk, you know, a run when one utilizes a save backup should you need it, or in some cases they do it, you know, deliberately, you know, for RNG purposes, versus a single segmented run where you only get one chance. You know, like yesterday I was trying out different ways for taking out Ray faster. You know, but it's so risky. You know, but I mean, without a doubt, I mean, it's faster, and if it works, I mean, you know, yeah, I'm sure you'd save a lot of time doing it. You know, and same with top deck. I mean, I know there's a faster top deck route, but it's just so high risk. I'm just too scared to do it. You know, like, the only way I would consider doing it, like I said yesterday with the faster Rex race strat, is if, like, record depended on it. Like, if it came down to a point where, in order to have a chance at record, like, I would have to do something that could, like, possibly kill the run if it fails, you know, is, like, the time I would, like, attempt it, you know, or let's say if I was behind and this would, like, give me a chance at getting close to record, and it was like a YOLO play, yeah, I would consider it. But if I was ahead and, you know, doing something so high risk would just be, you know, really foolish to do, but, you know, it would be amazing if I had it in a run. Yeah, that's where I would be, like, less likely, you know, be like, man, I don't know, man, I'm already ahead, and, you know, I don't want to risk killing this run. You know, because chances are it's going to take God knows how many attempts to get to this kind of point again. You know, considering RNG does play a role in this game.
She's come out of her suit. Watch out! She's gonna try to grab you.
Go!
Sarkosian? As in from Sarkosia?
You know, so I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know, like multi-segment MGS4, you take the high risks for optimization, you know, like as best as you can. Single segment run, yeah, you want to be optimal, but you also have to weigh out the risks of run stability over speed. Well, I'm gonna find out because I was out of Act 2 by a pretty good margin. And I'm gonna find out what this is gonna be out of Act 3. Wow, look at that. 105.59. Man, I don't think I've ever had a 105 on Act 3 in my life. Man, that was by like 1 second even. So yeah, for the time being, it's looking good. Well, if it stays like that, I mean, only time will tell. But Bilski, thank you for following. YouTube, I was here. Twitch, I was here. You know, Twitter, I was here. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. It doesn't exist anymore. I mean, I still call it Twitter. I know, just calling it X is just stupid. Nope, we're done with the bike chase. Now we're doing MGS1 flashback. Just got an alert, Big Boss run over. Well, thankfully it was all a dream, so it doesn't count. Do you run slightly faster with a grenade in your hand in MGS1? Correct. Yeah, you run faster with a weapon equipped. I don't know if it's timed. I assume that it isn't because, you know, the alert doesn't count. Right, so I guess it might be reasonable to assume that the timer wouldn't count either. Running with a weapon equipped, I think, was one of the very first things I learned about speedrunning MGS1.
It looks like the front hangar door is open. A little bit, at least. You can get in that way if you want.
Sorry, Atacon, but no time for nostalgia.
Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake? The legendary Solid Snake? You?
Don't worry. You'll land back on that to meet me. The reality is no match for legend, I'm afraid.
I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Where are you?
Where
I mean, I guess one way to check is, you know, like you would load up a save that I would take it would be like the end of Act 3, pulls up the score screen, you know, cancel out all the cutscenes, and then when it loads the flashback, then, you know, you would just do something like, you know, like wait out like a minute, you know, and that time, and then, you know, exit the flashback, check the save timer on the file for the next following save, which I think would be the start of Act 4, when Snake is out of the helicopter, and if the timer isn't that much different of one running the flashback, you know, optimally versus one where you deliberately wait it out, then I guess that's one way you can confirm whether if it has a, you know, a difference on the timer, because again, you know, like if the alert that happens in there doesn't count, and if you die in there, the continue, I assume, wouldn't count. So therefore, why should the IGT that happens in the flashback count either? You know, I mean, it's kind of weird because, you know, like in the prologue with the geckos at the beginning, the alert does not count there, but the IGT does. Because that's actual, like, MGS4, like, in-game engine time. Right? So, with the MGS1 flashback,
I finished unlocking the door.
I don't know, it's kind of hard to say, like, okay, does it follow the same rules as the prologue? Or is it its own thing where it just... Okay, I don't know why I didn't go down, but it is what it is. You know, like, does it follow its own rule set?
Okay, Snake. Take the stairs down and go to the north door. I'll open it for you with the Mark III. Okay, Snake, it's open now.
Oh, she's not on the left.
Where's he hiding?
Wow, they went down together. That's funny. I think she's in the back. There she is. Oh, dude, I saw a funny meme posted today about this game that I think David Hayter replied to. Like, it was a thing where on the top half it said, you know, like where Snake said, you know, like diarrhea to Johnny because he was trying to figure out what was wrong with him. And then on the bottom half it said, Otacon, I'm gonna die soon. And I think David's reply was, it's like, man, my favorite line to record. Diarrhea. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, I didn't get it. No codec skip for me. but just think about that for a moment, where it's like old Snake runs into Johnny, you know, remembers about the diarrhea episode from Shadow Moses, and then he later tells Otacon, he's like, Otacon, I'm gonna die soon. Because of diarrhea.
Snake, I've got something to tell you about.
I still think this is David's favorite line.
She might be a spy. To kill me. Sunlight! Is that all you cared about?
Sunlight!
Sunlight! The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only
Sunlight! Sunlight!
You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home with
Sunlight!
I vowed revenge.
Sunlight! But I can't go yet. I still have a job to do. Sunlight! 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 Sunlight!
Zoom.
Finally. It's just up ahead. The hangar's just a little bit further. Stay en route. Rex is on the floor above you. Use the lift.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, there's no door down here. It's just a bunch of lava.
I'll take care of Rex. You take Vamp. Kill that monster. Yes! You did it, Snake! Those are suicide geckos. They blow up and they take us with them. You've got to keep them back. I'm sending you data on...
Ow!
Put a bullet...
What the hell was that?
Watch out!
Is using that much more effective than using the rifle? I would say it's more efficient. Because with the 50 cal, yeah, you have a faster fire rate, but you end up reloading more.
Damn! Here they come again! Hang in there, Snake! Don't give up!
You know, and in a segment like this, I mean, you're not really in a hurry. You know, plus you don't have to menu it in either. Right, because, like, it automatically, like, equips the railgun. Now, I put it in the menu, like, leading up to this, so that it doesn't override something else. You know, and then during the Act 2 geckos on the tank, well, while not using the turret, then, yeah, the 50 cal rifle is, you know, the better way to go because it's easier to fire on the move with it. You know, should you need it. You know, excluding the one at the very end at the marketplace. You know, because, like, the drawback with the railgun is that its strength is within its full charge. You know, or at a minimum, a level 2 charge can take a gecko out if you hit him in the head. You know, like, a level 1 shot is not really that great. You know, whereas the 50 cal, it's consistent damage output, but limited magazine capacity over the railgun itself. Thought I hit him, but apparently not.
Watch out, Snake! Just like that, Snake. Just like that, Snake.
I can't do it. No, I can't. I can't shoot. I can't do it. Gotta watch my sunlight! I'll hit Raiden. No way. I'll hit Raiden. Gotta watch my sunlight! I'll hit Raiden. I'll hit Raiden. Gotta watch my fire.
Snake, need to get your eyes checked. You were aiming at Vamp, not Raiden. I mean, he keeps saying, I'm gonna hit, it's like, I'll hit Raiden. It's like, bro, like, Raiden's over there.
Snake, we have to get out. Follow the supply. Stop those gecko and head straight for the exit. Snake, I've made Rex's control manual. Check it out before you get started. got me on your side. You can't lose. Crush Ray and leave with it.
You know, now I know I was trying to work out that faster strat yesterday for this fight, but until I can actually get it, get that to work, then, you know, this will do.
Fire!
124.30. All right, so I lost a little bit of time, but still ahead. $36 seconds ahead. Yeah, so I probably lost some of that to Crying Wolf. Given I had the far spawn, and then not getting the codex skip either, which, you know, it's a minor time save. Sunlight! Okay, need that and smokes.
Good job, Snake. You made it on board. Welcome to Haven. Enemy units are already on their way. Break through their defenses and find GW's server room.
Oh, there's a sniper there. Oh, but I got her. All right, go, 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 go.
Snake, use that watertight door to get...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hurry up. Gecko's gonna show up. All right, well, we're done with that. Thank God.
The corridor leading to GW is defended by directed energy weapons that emit certain types of microwaves.
Did you say microwaves?
If that freaks, the waves will start to evaporate.
Sounds like a perfect job for me.
Yeah, Snake's screwing around with toggling auto aim.
Meryl's in danger! Take out the enemy before they get to her!
I think I got it. Oh yeah, I did. All right. Alright, so need this and that. Yeah, I didn't think that smoke would actually land right where I threw it. You know, or at the very least that, yeah, that frog wouldn't run. Water on that one.
Even if she tries to hurt you, Meryl's not acting of her own free will. Don't do anything to hurt her. Knock her out if you have to, but don't hurt her.
Ooh, I don't like that frog being there. One more hit. Ow.
Mantis is dropping her puppet. Without it, she can't control her victims.
Oh, I had it and I lost it. Alright, there we go. Oh wow, 3-throw. Usually it takes like twice as many. Go! Up, still got a hallway, microwave hallway after that, and then a fisticuffs with brother.
So
Enough is enough, Snake. You can't take any more of this. It's not about winning or losing.
It's about getting Big Boss rank and a PB on a con.
Enforce attention like these where words are spent. They are seldom.
Why don't we get somebody else? It's our duty. I've got nothing to lose. You were the lightning in that ray. Can still shine through the darkness.
Go! Hurry! We'll meet again on the other side.
Time to do your duty. Failure will spell doom for the human race.
Go!
The longer you stay in there, the greater damage you'll take. Get through there as quickly as possible.
Nah, I thought I'd just take my time, Otacon. You know, enjoy the moment.
Don't give up on me, Snake!
Which is why I'm holding off on that, because still got the liquid fight to do. Absolutely, the potential's there, no doubt.
Don't give up on me, Snake!
Holy shit, that actually works. Yeah, all I did was just hang Sning off to the right, right before the final zap, and then I would just move the camera around, and then if it does, then yeah, there's a chance that Snake can crawl slightly faster. Wow, man, that's stupid how that's actually a thing, but yeah, I might have had beginner's luck with that one. Oops. Oh, shit. Hey. Yeah, I blew that one. Gotta love illogical death mechanics. I mean, I guess Liquid's entitled to get a roundhouse kick on me every now and then. phase 3. There we go. No! Ah, damn you, Liquid.
Take this!
I guess between getting roundhouse kicked and the, you know, thrown to the ground, I mean, still a good fight.
It's not over yet.
Do it! Alright, now we gotta wait. Find out. Man, if only there was like a, you know, just like fast forward to score screen. You know, save me the, you know, 12 to 14 minutes of, you know, anxiety of having to wait. It's gonna be a close one. Well, I think between Screaming Mantis, that, I don't know, a logical time save in the microwave hallway, and that fight, I mean, I don't know, it seemed pretty straightforward to me. It's like, if I lost time in anything, it was the Liquid fight. I got roundhouse kicked, and I, you know, got, you know, CQC to the ground, but, you know, phase 2 was pretty clean. And, you know, I was, what was I, 34, 36 seconds ahead coming into Act 5? So yeah, who knows? Even if not sub 157, still thinking it's a PB. Yeah, I mean, like I said, all we can do is wait. Barish uploaded a run to MGS4. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I was just checking Yeah, I was checking the SRDC, you know, activity log on, you know, any runs that have been uploaded to be verified.
0.
No, Phil, we did it. Guys are part of the journey.
This is good. Isn't it?
You just hear Solid Snake's answer to that. Yeah! Oh, wait, my mistake. This is a serious moment here. Yeah, but like I said, I just can't believe how straightforward that microwave hallway time save was. You know, like, all I really did, controller, was just try to replicate what he did, was just keeping Snake, like, slightly off-center, but to the right, and then changing the camera to be, like, straight on with the door, instead of, like, the angled one that you would normally get if you don't, like, touch the camera analog at all. But even then, I just don't understand, like, why it works. You know, but at least now I know it's not just some, like, far-fetched idea, even though, yeah, Biggie's got clips to prove it. But yeah, it's kind of dumb how that works, but hey, whatever time save I can get, man.
Snake, wait up. You forgot these.
No thanks. I'm quitting.
Snake.
These things will kill you.
Where will you go? Our fight is finished. There's nothing left for us to do.
No. There's one thing I still have to do.
We have to wait for the score screen.
See this age off. See what the future brings.
Sounds good to me. I'll go with you.
Otacon, I'm gonna be dead soon. You don't have to come.
You said it yourself, Snake. There's nothing inside you can pass on to the next generation.
Oh man, don't say it.
No genes.
Don't say it, Otacon.
Memes.
Not be said it.
You're man-made. You're a beast.
No memes, chat.
A blue rose. There won't be any happy Beauty and the Beast ending for me. What little time I have left will be spent living as a beast. A shadow of the inside. Of the old age.
Exactly. That's why you need
No, wait, Sarge, come back.
as a witness.
A witness.
It's like we got memes. It's just
Someone on the outside.
I don't know. I think Otacon misspoke.
To your final days. Someone to pass on your story. Not that I'm the only witness. But I'll remember everything you were. And stick with you to the end.
Otacon.
Besides, you wouldn't let me suffer Sonny's eggs alone, would you?
No!
Come quick! They're ready!
You here to see a massive PB from the microwave skip?
Sort of like the sun.
Oh, let's find out.
It's rising again.
Wow! Holy shit, dude! Man, not only did I break 157, man, I went further. Wow, 156.39. Yeah, so now that passes Sparty's old run. You know, and, you know, it can go down further. You know, this was without the codec skip, with the microwave hallway, I don't know, time save, however we're calling it. Yeah, I was gonna say it's 20 seconds off Sarge's any percent run, and then 19 to tie it. Is that a 42-second PB? Well, I trust your guys' quick math over mine, but I mean, I kind of expected this to be like, okay, maybe like, I don't know, close to 157, maybe a high 156, not this. But yeah, not bad from not getting a run at all yesterday to resetting quite a bit, and then getting one last effort of a run, and then we get this, man. You know, like this is what it's about. You know, even in moments where, like in the first hour, Resistance guy gets ran over, I was pissed and had to start over and then reset in Act 1 and 2 for different reasons. You know, geckos, self-inflicted errors, and then you get this. You know, I mean, like this is why I keep going. Is you know, the potential's there. It can be frustrating. But, you know, this is why I keep doing it.
For my favorite channel on Twitch. Here's to the new PB. Looking forward to the next one. Congrats, Joestar. You're pretty good. Salute.
You're pretty good yourself, controller. Thank you for the 839 tip. I appreciate that. Anacut said no memes and he meant it. Yeah, man. So, guess we got another run to upload. And at least this one didn't take like a whole nother month to get. I think I got this one when, I think it was like a couple weeks ago, which was tying Sparty's old run. But yeah, like I said, we did it together. RNG be damned at times.